What is up there, everybody? Citrus Aviation here with yet another video, and today we have Model Aircraft News Monthly for the month of December 2020. And once again, I am joined by Swiss 400. He is a fantastic guest to have on the show, and I'd like to welcome him onto the show right now.
Yeah, thank you very much. As always, I'm super excited, and I would say let's start talking.
Absolutely. So we have quite a bit to cover this month. The last episode went up just a few weeks ago, probably about 4 weeks ago from the time this episode will go up. And a lot has happened. We're going to first talk about the Delta CRJ 900 crazy price situation. So Delta CRJ-900s have been going for over $1,000 a piece in the last month. One went for $1,274, and then there was a second one, I believe it was 1 or 2 weeks later, that went for $1,600. And there is actually proof that the one that sold for $1,600 was actually paid for. Somebody did actually pay for it, did actually buy it, which is just simply a crazy price to pay for one of those models. And if you want a full in-depth video on the situation, click right up in the top right hand corner. Red River Aviation did a really good video explaining the whole situation, so if you want to see that, go check that video out. And what do you think of the crazy price of the Delta CRJ-900?
Well, I don't know what to say. It's such a small model, and I understand that people want it for their collection. It is a cool model, and if they release it, I'm surely gonna get one. But I don't understand how you can pay $1,000 or even more than that for such a small model. To me, it's just not worth it. It's absolutely crazy, and actually a friend of mine here in Switzerland bought this exact model. I'm not sure if he bought it new or used, I'm not sure on that, but it is in good condition, it's not broken or anything, and he bought it like a month or two ago, and he didn't even pay $100, so yeah.
Wow.
It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I think I saw like his Instagram story how he just bought it new from a retailer at like, I think it was like $40-50, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's possible, something like that.
Yeah, you can occasionally find like old models are still somewhere on somebody's shelf somewhere. So if you could find like some of those crazy deals, that can be found there. So NG Models has been having even more quality control oopsies that have been occurring. This month we're going to talk about the A350 and more problems with the A321s. I know that Red River Aviation, when he got some of his most recent A321s in his new unboxing video, the Air Canada Rogue A321 came with just a giant chunk taken out of the wing root, and the JetBlue A321neo has an antenna missing. So, more snafus occurring with the A321s. I'm sorry by the time this video gets up, I'll be able to find some more people who've had issues with them, and I'll have the video up so you guys can see how these models arrived. And the A350 has come with quite a few issues. My Delta A350 came broken, as you'll see in Massive Unboxing number 1. If you haven't watched it yet, card up there to the top right hand corner where you can watch it. Please finish watching this video first, and then watch that one. But yes, my Delta A350 came broken. And I know other people's Delta A350s have come broken, and Aviation 18's EasyJet A350 came broken, and I know you've had an experience with a broken NG Models A350, so do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I also bought the EasyJet A350, and it came broken. Like, it was nothing major, just the main landing gear on one side was a little bit loose. The metal was broken, but just on one part, and I went to the store to get another model, and they had like 2 left in stock. I opened up the first one to check if everything is alright, and I saw the vertical stabilizer was missing. Well, it was in the box, but it was not attached, so 2 out of 3 models at the store, the one that I returned and another one, were broken, and the last one luckily was intact, so I got that one. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people, as you said, that have had their models broken also.
And then we have the NG Models Star Wars licensing issue. So, as some of you may know, the ANA Star Wars R2-D2 787 was released by NG Models. It was kind of quietly released and then sent to retailers. And I got one, and I know a lot of other people did, because you can find unboxing videos all over YouTube about it. Because it's a model a lot of people have been looking for. It's only been released once before, announced by Phoenix Models as a kind of quiet secret release in that case too. And the reason why these Star Wars planes don't get made very often, and kind of their releases are kind of kept kind of quiet, is because Disney owns the copyright to Star Wars, which is owned by Lucasfilm, and Disney owns Lucasfilm. And they're very tight with how they use the licensing. They're very careful of who they give the licensing to. And if you do not follow their licensing requirements, you don't get a license from them to use the Star Wars brand, you can have a copyright strike issued against you. You can have legal action taken against you, that sort of thing. NG Models did not do that. And therefore, they could technically have a lawsuit on their hands. But because they are a Chinese company and not a US company, it's very unlikely that'll happen. Because, I mean, do you think China's going to let a US company come and, you know, drain one of their companies? No, I don't think so. That's not going to happen. So, NG Models probably won't ever have any action taken against them. But it still technically is technically an illegal model and is an infringement of copyright. So that's quite an interesting thing. I do like the model, it's quite nice, but it is copyright infringement, and it'll be interesting to see if NG does any of the other Star Wars models with this copyright issue. I know Aviation 400 is doing the BB-8 333, so that'll be interesting. And Phoenix Models already did the R2D2 789 and the Star Wars C-3PO 777, I think back in 2016. Those are really rare models now. But the whole copyright situation is very interesting. Do you have any more information you want to add to that?
Well, not really information, but I just wanted to add, I really hope NG Models, because they have the best 737 mold, release the black Star Wars livery.
Yeah, that'd be awesome for the Episode 9.
Yeah, I would love that. That livery looks absolutely amazing.
Yes, agreed. I really like how one side, I believe the port side is blue, and the starboard side is red. It's super awesome, and they even have different artwork on each side, and the interiors are even cool because they have a blue side and a red side on the interior,
really?
Which is super awesome. Yeah. If you can find some.
Well, I'll be sitting on the dark side.
Kylo Ren is more interesting than Rey. Changed my mind. So with that being said, we now have new molds, and here we have two very interesting ones. And the first one is JC Wings has released a new Beluga XL. And this is not just any Beluga XL, because there have been Beluga XLs with opening parts made before. In fact, JC Wings made one about a year ago. But this one is available in 1-200 and 1-400 with a very interesting feature. And that is that it comes with an airplane that you can actually put inside the Beluga. Yes, it comes with one half of the fuselage of I believe it's an A330 they could put in the nose, in the, you know, that really big section, the big cargo section of the Beluga XL. And I'll have some pictures and such that JC Wings produced of it. And it'll be available both in 1-400 scale and 1-200 scale. And this is just something never seen before, where, you know, you have one of the Belugas or the Dreamlifters with an actual airplane fuselage section with the stuff inside the aircraft. This is just super cool, and I am looking forward to getting it. I have a review sample coming from JC Wings, and I'm really excited to do a review for them. It's going to be a great model. And what are your thoughts on this particular interesting model?
Well, I just think it's incredible, and as you said before we started recording the video, JC Wings really is the manufacturer innovating in this scale. I mean, they have started with the flaps down configuration on 1-400 scale models, and now this is just absolutely incredible, and we're getting into such detailed models and cool features. I'm just super excited for what the future still holds, and I think this model is a big step forward. I absolutely love it.
Absolutely, and I agree. It'll be interesting to see what features we see in the future, but this one's going to be awesome. As I said before, JC Wings is in fact sending a review sample, so look forward to a review here on my channel. I'm sure Swiss 400 will get the 1 to 400 scale version as well, so he'll probably do a review as well. So with molds, we also have the new Aviation 400 787 mold, and there have been some samples that have come out, and I'll show you those pictures here on the screen for you guys to take a look at. They'll be doing all 3 variants, the Dash 8, the Dash 9, and the Dash 10. So with that being said, I think Swiss 400 has a little bit more info on this than I do, so if you want, you can give me the information that you have.
Well, yeah, I just saw this on Richard Stratton's internet page, of course, Yesterday's Airlines. It's where I get most of my model airplane news from. Such an amazing site and such an amazing guy. He really knows the scale, and yeah, a shout out to his page. I promised him for including the pictures that he sent me of those 3 mold samples. Right now they're in the early stage. They're just plastic samples. They're not die-cast metal yet. But from the pictures you can see they look fairly good. They already look better than the metal Gemini Jets molds. And I think it's incredible that they are doing the Dash 8, Dash 9 and Dash 10. I don't think we really need another 787 in this scale. We already have the JC and NG offers, so they're very good. The Phoenix to an extent is also alright. The Gemini Jets, not that much. But I'm really looking forward to this model because it will most likely have the 3D beacon light, which is a pretty cool addition. And maybe with Aviation 400 they tend to do more niche models, so maybe we're gonna get some special liveries or other models that maybe Gemini Jets or NG models have not produced yet. So that's definitely an interesting prospect.
Yeah, and these molds that they sent, I think they're made out of some sort of like, it's like a rubberized like plastic material, so it's like really flexible, malleable. And yeah, Yesterday's Airlines does really good information on that. He tends to get mold samples really early on, so if you want to know what molds are coming out, just, you know, check out his page and he'll tend to have the latest aviation model aircraft news. Or you could also watch the show for the latest news as well.
Absolutely.
So for releases, we have 2 to talk about. They're all NG models. The NG models November releases and the NG models December releases. I'm just gonna pull up the page here real quick so I remember everything that they put out. But November was kind of an interesting set for them because some of the models were really good and some of them turned out to be kind of disappointing. The A350 is obviously having the quality control issues, particularly the Delta A350 and the EasyJet A350 they made before has had some issues. And I think maybe some of the other A350s, but I'm not sure because I haven't really seen much on those from customers who bought them. But I suspect there are issues all around the board with the A350 right now. The Delta B738 came very nicely. It's a very nice model. It's in great condition. And those were the 2 highlight models for me for the month of November. What are some of the highlight models for you for November?
Well, I think I agree with you. They're pretty good releases in general, but of course we have some quality control issues. Personally, the only model I got was the JetBlue A321 Neo. Now, it did not come broken, but one antenna is loose, so I might just super glue that it actually stays in place. But really, I really love the 2 Deltas. The Delta A350 is a pretty cool model. It's a shame that they have problems with the quality, but I would still recommend it unless you can find the Aviation 400 one that's coming out. But it's definitely better than the Gemini Jets offering. And then the Delta 737. I did not buy it, and I might actually still buy it. I was looking forward. I really wanted NG models to do one, and now they made one, and I didn't buy it, but that model looks absolutely amazing. So yeah. And also the WestJets. I'm not gonna get any of those, but it's pretty cool they did 2. One in the slightly special livery and one in the normal one, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, I think all in all they're pretty good releases still.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, and I think I'll probably get the WestJet 738 at some point. Don't know when, but I'll probably get it at some point. Also, the Luck Campaign 757-200, that looks pretty awesome. The 757s, the 747 SP, and the Chinese 737s have all been delayed because of some production issues. So those will come with the January set of models. So for those of you who pre-ordered those and you're still waiting on those will come in a later date. And so, with that being said, we move to the December releases. And here we have a bunch of interesting models. Not as interesting of a release set for myself personally, but I know there's a lot of people who will be interested in these, like the Singapore A350s, the Saudia 787s, those actually look really nice. The Sunwing 738, the Aeromexico 738, some good stuff. I predicted again once. I apparently have really good skills of prediction. I predicted almost all these correct. But some of these models I did consider buying, but I decided to go against buying any of them, mostly because the Singapore A350, I'm gonna go and get the Aviation 400 version instead, because probably won't have quality control issues, plus it'll be my first Aviation 400 model. So, with that being said, what do you think of these great NG models releases?
Yeah, they're alright. Once again, as you said, there's nothing really that I want or need in there. I might pick up the EasyJet just because I kind of like EasyJet. I flew EasyJet quite a few times.
Oh, nice.
Not on the Neo, but anyway, it looks like a cool model, and I might get that one even though I cannot use it for my collection really. Other than that, well, I want to congratulate you on basically predicting every model. I think there was like one that you got incorrect, and it was just a partial miss, so pretty damn good, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, other than that, not much more to add. I know there is a lot of people excited about Aeromexico, and once again, I think it's pretty cool that they released a one with the regular winglets and one with the split scimitars. That's pretty cool. They should keep doing that.
Yeah, that was something I was not anticipating. I thought they were going to do the scimitars and then a special, or a regular and a special. But I think them doing just a regular and a scimitar one, that's a great move, because most people would rather have the regular than the specials anyway. So kudos to NG models. And one of the things I do like about NG is whenever they do make a special, they will generally have a regular livery one to go along with it, so you can pick which one you want, or maybe get both. So that's a very good job,
That's
NG.
very nice. And one more thing about the NG model. So I had an idea. Well, I just finished collecting all the honoring those who serve Alaska. I thought that was kind of cool having the special livery all together. And then I was like thinking, what's another one that we could get like mainly from NG models? And you know how American Airlines has 3 737s, I believe, all 800s. One in the Air Cal livery, one in the Reno Air, and the other one is in the TWA. Yeah. I wrote NG models basically a letter. Like, it would be pretty cool if they released all of those 3 models and maybe have the boxes also like being like a puzzle like they have with the 2 Deltas from last month, for example. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And they also have 2 others. They have the American Chrome Retro and the Astrojet Retro for American. So those would be very interesting.
Okay.
So 5 total, but those would be awesome models.
Yeah, just in case someone from NG Models is watching.
Yes.
It's just a suggestion.
Yeah, it's just suggesting. It's not like we wouldn't buy all of them or anything like that. So with community news, there are 2 interesting things I want to talk about. First, I want to give a huge congratulations to Aviation 18 for hitting 30,000 subscribers. He's basically the leader in the clubhouse in terms of our little community here of model aircraft collectors. So congratulations to him on 30,000 subs. And you, sir, are well on your way to getting your silver play button here within, I'd say, maybe the next 2 years easily.
Well, I just have to say, Aviation 18, I don't know if you know who I am, but I want to congratulate you and just let you know that you're one of the main reasons why I started with model airplane YouTubing. Can you say that? I don't know. Anyway, I think a lot of people did start getting into collecting model airplanes because of you, and just the impact you have had on the community. It's absolutely incredible, and absolutely love the videos. Keep it going.
100% agreed. And yeah, I think we both, in our case, both Aviation18 and I initially started making YouTube videos at the same time. Obviously, my old channel back in the day doesn't exist anymore, but you know, it's a story for another time. But he's been very successful for what he does. He's been a great influence and inspiration for a lot of people. So really appreciate him. We're good friends. We text, and I'll send him your appreciations as well. With that being said, I want to also congratulate AS Aviation on doing a viral video. He did a video on Air Seal starting service in Pakistan, and we'll have a card up there in the top right so you guys can go watch that. His video got 205,000 views within the first 2 weeks, which is pretty impressive for an aviation video from essentially a model aviation YouTuber. He does trip reports as well, but pretty impressive. Yeah, the video is called Air Seal receives their first aircraft. All you need to know, 206,000 views now. Or actually no, it's all the way up to 236,000 views now in 2 weeks, which is really impressive. And I want to congratulate you, so on getting a viral video going out there. That's super awesome.
Wow, that's just incredible. 200,000 views, you said? Over 200,000 views?
Yep, now 236,000 views as of the time of this.
That's absolutely amazing. That's, wait, let me get... That's over 10 times as many views as I got in total, so absolutely incredible. And well deserved, he's one of my favorite aviation YouTubers.
Absolutely. I want to congratulate you so much, AS, for that awesome video. And he's also very close to 9,000 subscribers, and he'll be at 10K soon as well. So, good things ahead for those channels. And as usual, we will cover all the aviation news here for the model community. Those were basically the highlights I wanted to do for this week. As we go into next month and the new year, feel free to leave your suggestions for what you would like us to cover in the next episode in the comment section below. With that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and Swiss400, do you have some closing comments?
Well, just to everyone watching on your channel, Merry Christmas, and yeah, to you too, Merry Christmas. It's a little early when we're recording, but
yeah, this video will probably be out.
Fitting.
Yeah, this video will probably be out the day before Christmas on the 24th, so I want to hope you guys all get all the models that you asked for and have a fantastic Christmas. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of the day. God bless. Merry Christmas.